Yeah, like my head, brand new swag. Actually, my niece gave this to me and I'm never taking it off. Also, I think this is like my second or third time trying to film another video for Thoughts and Reflection. Every single time I try to film, it just wasn't giving what it was supposed to. I've been also test driving this new mic. I'm just glad to be back on screen with something that makes somewhat of a sense.
I'ma kick back when you fake like that. I'ma kick back when you fake like that.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Widj-Gaëlle. I'm currently navigating my 20s, which means that I have a lot of thoughts and a lot of reflection. Emphasis on the title, thoughts and reflection. All that to say that I realized, I want to say a couple of days, but to be honest, I think I realized this yesterday. And I don't know when this video is going to be released, so whatever yesterday is to you, deal with the dealio. I realized that you don't know what you sign up for when you remain in the lives of people who have kids. And this is like, maybe this is weird to say it out loud, but I'm realizing that like these kids don't stay babies. Like they grow up, you know, have emotions and feelings. I didn't realize when my oldest brother had babies that like I was signing up to really journey with these kids for a long time. It made me think about how we don't think about how we're gonna have an impact on the next generation of kids. We don't think about that a lot. And I want us to think about that because when I dropped them off to school and when I was doing like activities with them or just making sure they would chill within their homework, I'm like, oh my God, I'm not part of the story of their lives where they're gonna tell their own. Later on, they're gonna be like, yo, you remember that time when you were helping me with my homeworks and you said this and you said that? But I mean, it's just realizing that like one day you're gonna impact like a little kid somewhere, and hopefully my life is enough in order that it would be a good impact. Because you know I was able to answer some of their questions. I'm like, they currently have memories with me that will never like pass away. For them, it's already also giving them like a foundation of our relationship. And I'm realizing I've been in their life since they are born. It's like they don't know a life where I don't exist, and it made me want to actually be and keep working and keep becoming a person that makes sense. Because like, what do you mean they are looking at me and they are understanding certain things about life? What do you mean that the way that I walk, the way that I talk, the way that I behave outside, they're paying attention? What do you mean? Like, what do we mean? This is a responsibility I have to carry too. And it's not like I have to be a responsible person, but I genuinely don't want them to look at me and think I'm a bum. Does that make sense? I don't want these kids to look at me and to think that I'm a bum. And that goes for all of my people who are having kids, getting married and on the way to have kids. I'm like, there's a part of me that's held accountable to how they're gonna look at me. And like, am I really a follower of Christ? Am I just talking about it? Or am I really living the signs, the miracles, and all of the verses that they're reading about? Do they see Jesus being the one in my life? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? And so I felt, am I being matured? But a part of me was like, I didn't know that I was signing up to like have bedtime with them. Like, you don't think about all of these small elements. It's like, it's time to go to bed. Like, your time awake is over. I have to call that. It also made me think about how I didn't know what I was signing up for, but I know that I'm not yet at that place to sign up for it myself. When I see the responsibility of having a child, I just know I am not yet at that place where every day I must wake up, I must rise and be determined to make sure that these children become something. Oh my God, this is a lot. They can't look at me and think, ooh, a bum. A part of me I can't deal with that. Like right now, they still love me and they think I'm pretty good, but their mind is coming together. They have thought. They're like thinking about things. I remember being that age and you analyze, you observe, you take in a lot of information. I can't be a bum. Maybe it's my own expectation of myself. All that to say, I know I'm not ready yet. When you realize the level of consistency and hard work it takes sometimes to wake up and to do this every single day, hats off to all parents. Not in a way where it's like I pity your life, but more in a way that's like I commend you, bro. You're doing this every day. I'm not ready. I still want to have phone calls until the hours of the morning. Still want to do some of these things. I want to be able to just grab my stuff and be like, hey, I'm out. When you have kids, you can't do that all the time. You really gotta think about it more. When these kids say they are hungry, it's today, it's not tomorrow. They have requests, they have desires, they want to go to McDonald's, I want this, I want that, and I'm just sitting over here like, what if we don't have the capacity mentally, physically, emotionally right now? What if I don't have to? Okay, I feel like I'm venting. I'm not really sure if this is a thought or a reflection. All I'm saying is you don't know what you sign up for when you remain in the lives of people who have kids. I'm an active, show up in the lives of the people I love type of person. So if I say I'm doing life with you, when you have a child, girl, we're part of their child's life now. I'm not that friend that just I'd stop showing up. But that is a lot. Oh my God. And what a great honor it is to have people who believe that they can trust you with their children. Like, it's absolutely amazing to think that when people who have kids are willing to allow you to be in their kids' life in that way, what a great honor. Because there's weirdos out there, and they could have really went, you're part of the weirdos as well. Whenever a parent allows you to just hold their baby, be present for like specific moment in their kid's life, I count it as a great honor. Anyways, you're doing something amazing. Now, I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers. If you could just subscribe today, press that button, comment, that like, that share. Thank you for watching. Thank you for spending time with me, and I'll see you next video. Deuces.
I'ma kick back when you fake like that.